This motherfucker working. You know, the lights is on, the cameras is on, the real niggas in this biz naive. It's episode 156, man. The thin line between genius and insanity. The best fucking podcast in the world. I am the greatest of all time. Look, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm OGHatch for the people that don't know who the fuck I am. This is the greatest show of all time. We finna go and get right into it. You feel me?
Welcome to Raw is
OG. It's me.
DJ, hit me!
Gang, 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 gang. Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Now, spin that block, man. I look good. I'm feeling good. It's not a Wednesday recording, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday. So on Saturdays, we always call them hating ass niggas in the back to the front. The bad bitches who don't know who I am to the front. Let them know your boy is always the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest motherfucking host of them all. OGHatch, man, you know what the fuck it is, man. What's up with the people? What's up with y'all, man? Hope you're out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on. Transmutation each and every motherfucking episode. You know, episode 156. We've done this intro time and time again. But I gotta be honest with you, man. I usually say to go on the grind, 200 grind, don't stop for a motherfucking me soul. Look, I lied. I missed a week. Look, it's been a week since y'all last heard from your boy. That episode is going crazy, by the way. Thank you. Round of applause. But look, we're going to stop because we humble over here. We used to this shit by now. We're going to keep growing at our consistent and steady pace. It's just the only right thing to do. But I missed the episode, man. Hey, look, I'm sorry, man. Sue me. Look, man, I told y'all last week after I recorded the episode, you know what I'm saying? The next day, Sunday, I went and linked up with an old friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, back from the loop, nigga I grew up with. He been out for a few years now. We linked up once or twice already, but niggas in different times of their life, different phases of their life, you know what I'm saying. He got a wife, got kids, like, come on, man. Like, niggas is living a total different life than Hatch. And I respect that, because it's like, yo, my nigga, we not kids no more. Last time I seen dude before we got out here in AZ together, we was back in college at Mo West, like. So the last time I seen this nigga, we both was broke as fuck, not knowing what the fuck we was gonna do in life, and we're just off at a school giving the white man all our fucking money. That's the last time I seen my man. So when I do see him out here, it's like, damn, my nigga straight got a wife, got kids. Like when I linked up with we went to go hoop and shit like that. You niggas know Hatch, you know Hatch is a hooper. I love hooping. Last time I hooped was before I had a car accident 5 years ago that really changed my body and changed my life. So it was my first time. It was a very overwhelming, traumatic experience, but it was cool to get out there with somebody that I'm familiar with. So I got out there, you know what I'm saying, we hooping and shit like that, doing our thing, catching up with them, seeing the guys' kids with me and shit like that. It was kind of blowing my mind the whole time. Kids was looking at me the whole time like I was gonna rob them or some shit, but hey. But it was just crazy seeing that, damn, my niggas taking the steps in life that a lot of niggas look for. You got a wife, got kids, hooping every day, just living his life. But I'm out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm hooping and shit like that, and I'm instantly tired. No bullshit. And let me get a close up. Instantly tired, bro. I smoke entirely too much weed. Like, I've always been a smoker, but I've always been a smoker who was always active. So it was like, I can do anything and go smoke. You know, if I can smoke and go do anything. Bro, I ain't hooped or did nothing straight physical in 5 years. So it was like 2 times up and down the court, my nigga, I was dead. I was done. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, as a grown ass man.
Embarrassing.
I'll be honest with you.
Embarrassing.
As a grown ass man, not being able to rub it down the court, it was sad, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. We won the first 2 games, you know, so I hit me a little 3 and shit like that. I felt pretty good about myself, but it was a point in time to where the legs said, nigga, that's enough. The legs said no. And what I mean by that is people who are athletes, people who have competed in anything, you know, when you stop moving your legs, bad shit happens. Like I played on the line in high school. Chop your feet. Everybody knows it's probably the most dangerous area on the field is on the line of scrimmage. It's instant car accidents. Niggas is going low, niggas is going high, niggas is chip blocking. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit. And the one thing they tell you in on the line of scrimmage is keep your feet moving, chop your feet. Because the moment you don't move your feet, bad shit happens. Injuries happen, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Playing basketball, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I'm fouling niggas, I'm holding niggas. Nigga, you not going on this fast break. Nigga, we finna sit right here. Some way, somehow, the nigga I'm guarding me blows by me. I don't know why I'm guarding all the niggas who lefties and who can drop 30 in they sleep, but okay. I'll guard them. Nigga gets past me, fillet that bitch. I'm like, damn. I'm looking up, not moving my feet. I get head-butted in the damn face, the nose area. I'm thinking I'm concussed, but some way, somehow, I instantly became sick. I've never been in that situation. So from Sunday until, Wednesday, Thursday, I was sick as fuck, bro. So I do want to apologize because we had on a nice run, you know what I'm saying, with the episodes and stuff like that. So I apologize for taking a little time off. But hey, fuck it, man. I got so much content out there. I have so much content out there that sometimes the friends of the show, they hit me up about fucking weeks old content. I'd be like, oh yeah, I did say that. Good job. But I got so much content out there, man. So we really didn't miss a beat type shit. I do want to make sure we keep putting these episodes out because I do want to make sure I put an episode out on my birthday. I want to make sure we hit certain, you know what I'm saying, dates and milestones and stuff like that. So that is my reason to why you guys can get a Wednesday episode, a Thursday episode, I should say. But we're in this bitch, man. Let's go ahead and get this motherfucker rocking, man. So hold lot on the docket, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk your head off like that, but it's a whole lot on the docket. I got some shit I got to get into a little bit later. Going back swimming with the bitches. That I am. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. You know, one of the main stories that was really circulating, got Instagram, Twitter, everybody and they fucking panties in a bunch, is this KeKe Palmer shit. Now, I want to say this about KeKe Palmer. You know, it's kind of weird with this KeKe Palmer shit because I've always been obsessed with KeKe Palmer. Like, I'm not ashamed to say I've always been obsessed with KeKe Palmer. KeKe Palmer is my age. I don't know exactly how old she is, but like, that's the girl I was looking at growing up in my same age range, popping in Hollywood, star, all that shit. I identified her as she's the one. I always looked at her as like a younger Angela Bassett type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always looked at that. But a lot of people now are starting to get on KeKe Palmer after she had her baby. They see how beautiful she is. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. She did take another level up after the baby. I don't know if it's the baby weight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is exactly. She's always been fine, but she's much, much finer now. So it's odd when you see the abundance, you know what I'm saying, of opinions being thrown at KeKe Palmer. If you don't know KeKe Palmer, then I'm not saying I know it, but if you're not familiar with how she's always acted, then you would look at her recent actions and be like, hold on, what the fuck is this? I have to take the time to say this before I dive into this KeKe Palmer shit. People must not know about the KeKe Palmer and Tato situation. People must not know about the KeKe Palmer and Trey Songz situation. Like, KeKe Palmer's always been trying to give that pussy up, being a normal girl, she's not the Disney girl that people think she is. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with that. I've always looked at KeKe Palmer as a very mature young woman. She's young, she has fun, she doesn't do overly ratchet shit, but she's in tune. She listens to that shit. I've always identified her with that. Especially when I heard she allegedly was sucking off Tato. Like, it wasn't even Chief Keef. Tato? So I've always identified her with that. So recently what's going on in the news is that KeKe Palmer attended the Usher's concert. Usher fucking raining, bro. 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Let it burn. If You know what I'm saying? Like, Usher is Usher. Herpes or not, that's Usher. I don't even know if it's true. That's Usher, my nigga. Usher, it goes R. Kelly, and Usher. When it comes to like niggas who's making music, like Baby making music right now, it's R. Kelly and it's pretty much Usher. It's other niggas sprinkled in that, but he has a catalog of Baby making fucking music. Let It Burn is niggas go to when they fuck up. Confessions and all that shit they go to when they fuck up. So it's like Usher is Usher. KeKe goes to this Usher concert. Usher has this thing where he's a sniper. He's a sniper ass nigga. He's Trey Songz before Trey Songz. He's gonna identify the bad bitches in the crowd, the celebrities in the crowd. He's gonna slide up on them on his little roller skates. He's gonna slide up on them type shit. He did this to KeKe Palmer. KeKe Palmer fan the fuck out. KeKe Palmer stands up. She has on one of these see-through dresses, asses showing, asses looking fat, by the way. Round of applause for that. Gee, wow. That's not the, but round of applause, please. My ass was looking kind of crazy, baby. I ain't gonna lie. But she's showing her ass. Usher comes over. She fanning out. She's singing, twirling in a circle, smiling, showing all 32 teeth. Usher caressing her, grab her all up on him, you know what I'm saying? Sing, my boo. He's singing all that shit to her. She just fanned the fuck out. And it got the internet in a storm because her baby father, he had things to say. He said that outfit though, it's the outfit. You got a kid. Why you wearing that? You got a kid. All the yada bullshit. And it sparked a lot of people, like even myself. I chimed in on it because as a man, when you see a woman, there's certain women you just don't expect certain actions from. It's kind of like the same thing with the whole Ayesha Curry shit. Men get mad when Ayesha Curry do shit because men look at that situation and be like, yo, if Ayesha Curry can't be trusted, who the fuck can be trusted? Niggas always put themselves in the men's shoes. Niggas look at Steph Curry like, this nigga Stephen Curry he's a face of the NBA, one of the greatest players of all time. He don't do no dirt. This nigga, he all the TV shows, he got his wife, got a family, treat her right, give her cooking shows and shit, and she still don't think this nigga love is enough. So niggas look at that and they voice their opinions. Same way our niggas get offended when they see Jada Pinkett doing what she does to Will Smith. And Will Smith was a scumbag ass nigga, a nigga that was known to do dirt. Nobody would give a fuck about her exposing this shit at the Red Table Talk. Niggas identify certain people and think nothing bad should really happen to them, or we have certain stigmas. When it came to KeKe Palmer, we didn't expect to see her wearing see-through clothes and fanning out over Usher and shit when she just got a baby daddy at home watching the kids. Now, I will say this. I have to put myself in this and her boyfriend, her baby, whoever the fuck he is. Because I seen reports that, I seen people tweet like, I bet they broke up before she went. And that makes a lot more sense to how she was acting. That makes a lot more motherfucking sense, I'll be honest with you. When I put myself in her baby father's shoes, I don't necessarily think it was her outfit that was so raunchy and got him upset. I'll be honest with you. As much as we don't want to see that from KeKe Palmer, I don't think that's what got him mad. Because I've seen KeKe Palmer showing them thighs. I've seen KeKe Palmer showing her curves off before. Hell, when she was pregnant, she was damn near wearing no pants type shit and had the pic she was posting. What I think it is that this nigga was at home watching the kids and his baby mama was out getting groped by a nigga with herpes.
Embarrassing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it comes a certain point in time where he was looking at that shit on his phone, and when he put his phone down, he realized he was the nigga in his living room watching the fucking baby and changing diapers while she was out living a fucking La Vida Loca ass life. I'm gonna be honest with you. As far as I know, KeKe Palmer has been a single mom this whole time. Like, yeah, we know she had a baby daddy, but we didn't know what this nigga looked like. We don't know this nigga's name. This nigga was a mystery. And I honestly feel like if we knew who this nigga was, a lot more women would feel the same way some men is feeling. But we don't know you, nigga. So she's been in public eyes. KeKe Palmer has been a fucking badass single mom. She's been a bad bitch single mom, bro. You coming out voicing your opinion, you gonna get the tigers gonna chew your ass up because we don't know who the fuck you are, brother. That's just how the game goes. That's just how it goes. If you was a known figure, somebody that we knew, maybe yeah, she probably got a little bit more backlash. If you was a Steph Curry ass nigga, yeah, maybe. But my nigga, you a nigga we don't even know. She's been a single mom to us, basically. So I don't necessarily think it's what she was wearing. I think it's how his situation and what he was currently doing and what the fuck was going on. But I will say this before we move on from this talk, because I wasn't going to bring it up on the pod because a couple days went by. It's not really circulating in the news no more. But Usher performed again. Usher went to Vegas. Usher found another celebrity woman in the crowd. Who did he find? He found Saweeti. Is Saweeti a bad bitch? Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't think there's many women in the industry that looks better than Saweeti. I'm gonna be honest with you. Saweeti's top 3 and she not 3. I don't care who else you want to put in there. You can put Meg Thee Stallion in it too. My top 3 is Meg Thee Stallion, her, and Saweeti. Those are my top 3 in the game. Those are the baddest women in the industry to me. Callie coming quick though. She coming quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Usher performed in Vegas, spotted Saweeti, brings Saweeti up. He performs, does the same thing he did with KeKe Palmer. Do you want to know how Saweeti gave it up? She stood there and looked cute. She stood there and vibed out to the music, looked cute. Kept a nice, respectable distance, and kept it cute. She didn't fan out. She ain't up there wearing see-through clothes. She ain't in that motherfucker twirling around, dropping it down, dropping it low, double arm locked around Usher's neck. She ain't doing that shit. You wanna know why Saweeti didn't do what KeKe Palmer did? Even if it wasn't intentional. You wanna know why Saweeti didn't do that shit? Women act accordingly when they respect their man. We've seen the rumors about Saweeti and YG. We've seen the pool pics. We've seen her giving him the double fist walk in the pool, him going crazy with the fitted cap in the pool. We've seen that shit. I don't know YG. They ain't met him a day in my life. Never even came close to meeting YG. But you can look at YG and tell, well, YG, he gets respected by the women he's with. Every time I've seen YG with a woman, I've seen the look and how they act around YG. Not saying that he treats them any type of way. What I'm saying is you can clearly identify when a woman respects her man. KeKe Palmer's the star of this show. Nigga, we don't even know who the fuck you is. So yeah, she gonna do whatever the fuck she want. The respect level, I'm pretty sure, isn't there. It is a 50-50 type shit. You love and respect and need her a lot more than she needs, loves, and respects you, brother. But when you look at a YG and a Saweeti, yeah, Usher, that's Usher fucking Raymond. Let it burn. All that shit. Yeah, that's the same nigga. And quite honestly, if you were to put them two women up there together, who would you put your money on to say she's gonna be the one to fan out, wild out, do all that ratchet bullshit and disrespect her man? Who would you choose between KeKe fucking Palmer, Akeelah and the beat herself, her, or the hot, or the what's her name, the Ice Girl, the Spice? What the fuck? What is Saweeti? Hot girl, that's Meg. What the fuck is Saweeti? The icy girl? It's the icy girl. The icy girl versus Akeelah and the fucking beat. Who would you put your money on to go up there and disrespect their man? Because a nigga with a legend with that pack is up there singing them blues and tunes, sir. Like, we have to put this shit in a proper context. So as much as if people want to go in about, KeKe Palmer, all this bullshit, she just had a baby, she loving her life, she expressing herself in her body, her clothes, all that new school city girl bullshit. When you move all the bullshit and everybody get their opinions off Twitter and Threads and all that bullshit, the meat and potatoes of this situation is when a woman respects loves and honors her man, her companion, her soulmate, whatever the fuck she fucking at that time, when she respects that man, she moves accordingly. And vice versa. When a man loves or appreciates and respects the woman of his household, he moves accordingly. All this shit comes down to respect, bro. So you can go on and on about, you know what I'm saying, why KeKe Palmer did this, why is her baby daddy mad, is it the clothes, is it, he was posting this when she was, when he got with her, she always, yada, 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 okay. But when you meet someone and you get to know that person, you make sure you do everything to make sure you keep them in their mentality up here. When you honor that person, you truly give a fuck about them. You respect and you do things. You modify your life in ways to make sure they're good. And I ain't saying they gotta be nothing dramatic, but why go out and be half naked? Why being damn probably the richest bitch in the crowd that night? Why are you the one fanning out? Bitch, you met Usher before. Bitch, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This ain't your first Usher show. But tonight you want to wild the fuck out. It's just, I don't know. I want to move on because at the end of the day, you get trapped in that conversation with women and feminists and shit like that. I'm not trying to take it there. But I think it's just as simple as, it's about respecting your partner, man. You can do whatever you want to do. You can say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do, fuck and suck whatever the fuck you want to fuck. All that shit. But there's repercussions. And when I seen KeKe Palmer do that and I seen everybody champion that shit, okay, let's see how single mother looks on KeKe Palmer. Let's see it. And what happens today? You see her boyfriend. He erased all pictures of KeKe Palmer off his shit, unfollowed each other, all that shit. So yeah, they may have broke up before that concert. If they didn't, I'm pretty sure it's trouble in paradise now. So while all these women is championing you, while all these sucker ass niggas is pandering, acting like you did nothing wrong, the man that you care about the most is not fucking with you no more. The man that you just had that baby with ain't fucking with you no more. Allegedly, I don't know. But let's just say that's the case. Now you a single mom. Was it worth it? Was all the people who was championing you in your comments, go KeKe, you shake that ass, girl. Was all them people, where they at now? Did they life change? Was their life impacted in the slightest? No. People gotta think about that shit, man. People gotta think about that shit, man. This shit get deeper than people really want to talk about. But it's about respect. And when the mother of your child and the father of your child, when they start to feel disrespected, shit gets real. Like shit gets real. I don't know how many other examples you need to see in life when bitter baby mothers, bitter baby fathers, like I don't know how many examples people need to see to learn to understand that those people are highly fucking important in your life. But what do I know, right? What the fuck do I know? Moving on. They kind of tie together, man. I'm trying to, I want to try to understand the inner groupie that's in all women. Hear me out. I came across this video. Young woman goes to some concert. I don't know who the young man was performing. Not taking no shots at you, bro. Keep doing your motherfucking thing. When I say I don't know this young man, I tell you all the time that niggas can have millions of followers, millions of views, and you never know who the fuck they are. So I'm not dissing this man. But I always want to find out the importance of the inner groupie, because when I came across this video, this was a little bit different than KeKe Palmer's situation. Because even though I say it's all about respecting your spouse and making sure that they feel content and secure in a relationship, the video that I seen put KeKe Palmer to shame. There's this video circulating around social media. Young lady goes up on concert on stage with this performer. He ends up getting her to say fuck her boyfriend. She even starts saying his name. Like, nigga, hold on, let me see if I can play it, bro. It's the wildest shit I've seen in a long time because people aren't thinking, bro. People not thinking about the consequences and repercussions of their actions. Let me see if I can play this. Damn, Davio. Fuck you, Fabio. This clip alone is the wildest shit I've seen in a minute. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Like I mentioned in the first segment, I try to put myself in niggas' shoes. If I take a young woman to a concert and she's with me and she's going crazy for a nigga on stage, I'ma feel away. I went to the Larry June concert, right? I'm like in the third, fourth row from the stage type shit. Next to me was this chick and her mans. Like I said, they was hella cool, so if they do see this, look, man, I fuck with y'all, man. Hey, y'all smoking good weed like me, yada, yada, yada. When Shorty first got there, I didn't see her boyfriend. Not gonna lie, Shorty was kind of fine. She looked like this chick I had already taken down before. So I'm like, damn, Shorty kind of fine. She got dreads and shit. Like, okay, I might have fun tonight type shit. But then I quickly, you know what I'm saying, shortly after, I noticed her boyfriend, which happened to be a cool dude. We sitting there chopping it up, smoking good weed. We talking about after party shit and all that. I was supposed to link up with them type shit. But I instantly noticed, yeah, the boyfriend was a huge fan of Larry June. Like, I'm a huge fan of Larry June. But the girlfriend, like, it's a different reaction to a big fan from a nigga and a big fan from a woman. She's down there lifting her shirts up, showing this nigga the titties. I'm sitting there like smoking my weed, like, damn, like you really love this nigga. And the whole time her boyfriend's sitting there, he just singing along and shit. But she reaching for Larry June, hand and shit. She's pointing all at him, all aggressive, trying to make sure he see her and shit. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, like, yo, bitch, bro, if Larry really wanted to fuck your girl, he could, like, right now type shit. Like, it wouldn't even be up for debate. So when I remembered, I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. So when I see this video, it just lets me know I probably would never take a woman to a concert ever. Like, I probably would never do it. I don't know the amount of sheer embarrassment, you know what I'm saying, that I would have if my girl got on stage and she fanned out like, oh, girl. When you get to the point where that rapper, that entertainer, that singer has the mic in your mouth, he telling you, say, fuck your boyfriend. You say, fuck my boyfriend. He said, no, that's not good enough. What's that nigga name? Davio? She said, fuck you, Davio, on the microphone. She has these thousands of people chanting in unison, fuck you, Davio.
Wow.
A nigga like myself, that bitch is walking. That bitch, hey, look, that bitch is walking home. If we live together, by the time she gets home, the U-Haul will already be there. Your shit's already packed, ho. You have to go. I don't give a fuck how cheap or how expensive the ticket was. You not getting on stage with that nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's drink. You're not getting, you know what? You can do it. You can do it. You ain't gonna be with me no fucking more. Ain't no way you finna get on stage and sit in a chair where this half naked nigga probably finna do some hip thrust on you. Got you just announcing to the whole club, fuck me, fuck your boyfriend. So you can't want to be with me. You can't want to be with me. Like, I don't know if it's insecurity. I don't know what it is. I don't know. See, if a woman would probably say that's insecure. The man in me, bitch, you have me fucked up. That's like me going to a fucking That's like me going to a fucking a Tim's concert and she doing all that motherfucking me. You know what I'm saying? She doing all that sexy shit, sexy Afro beat shit. And she called me up there, or Jamila Berry called me up there. And I'm in that, y'all seen that video of, I posted it on my Twitter not too long ago. Y'all seen that video of that nigga at that Janet Jackson concert? Him strapped up like Jesus. And she started climbing on top of that nigga. He started like fucking like nutting and shit, like pause, but he started like nutting. Like, he started shaking and shit, eyes rolling. She started throwing that ass on him and shit. Like, that's like me doing that and not expecting my girl to get mad. Like, yeah, we understand that's Janet fucking Jackson, but did you have to get up there and start nutting and fucking pulsating all over the stage? Fuck no. There's levels of respect and decorum that needs to be showed when people are in actual relationships. I'm just being honest with you. That's why I'm so scared. Like, trust is a big thing. If I can't trust you to come to a concert with me and not get on stage with a fucking rapper and fucking start saying fuck me and act like you want to go to the back with this nigga, like, man, it's tough. Relationships are tough now because it kind of feel like relationships are just titles now. I know people in relationships that act like me. I know women who are in open relationships like multiple niggas. And all these niggas got like her name tatted. And I love her. She's baddest bitch I know. But it's like, niggas, where's the self-respect? What is 2023 now? So it's like the decorum and relationships, the respect and relationships, that shit out the window, man. People just sharing people. People don't care no more. I don't think I could have been that nigga at that concert and would have been leaving, going home after the show with that girl. I don't think I could have, bro. No, I know I couldn't. She would have been walking fucking home, bro. So when it comes to identifying the inner group, you know, all women, you have to be aware, bro. If you know your bitch love Larry June, do not take her to no Larry June concert. Do not give her tickets with her girl. Y'all just go. I don't even want to be in the building and give you the attempt to do some freaky, zesty, nasty shit like that. Like, that's some wild, disrespectful shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck you, Davia. That's wild, man. Drop a wow for that nigga. Wow. That's fucking crazy, Davia. That lets me know she cheating. She's fucking cheating. I'm moving on. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let me plug this motherfucker up right fine. You know, I talked about the whole album 22 shit, right? If I'm not mistaken, right, that tape should be dropping pretty fucking soon. Let me just give a round of applause for the fucking amount of promo that Adam 22 is doing for this porn that's gonna drop. I've never seen no shit like this before. Usually niggas make a sex tape and just drop it. The build up to see Lena The Plug get plugged by a big black cop is crazy. They pumping the shit. I can't even say a word. They pumping the shit out this video. Let me just say that. You know, there's many ways to view Adam 22. Cuckold, you know what I'm saying? Just a porn star. There's many ways to view Adam 22 throughout this entire situation. I've come to realize this is just business. You know, this is just business. I told you, there's not enough. At what point, when you have money, do you say enough is enough? I don't think I would ever be okay with my woman openly fucking men. I don't think I ever could be okay with that. I don't think I ever could be okay with that. So it's hard for me to try to understand Adam's 22 point of view. Let me just make sure that's out there right now. I don't feel secure enough inside to let my woman fuck other men. I just don't feel secure enough inside. I'm okay with admitting that. I'm okay with admitting, I don't know about that one. My girl, Now, if this is a chick I'm fucking on, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's fucking other niggas. But even with that, don't come around me talking about it. I don't want to hear about you being penetrated by other niggas. I don't want to know about that. So Adam 22 may be more of a man than me. Who knows, depending on how you look at this shit. It's 2023, man. They fix arguments to help themselves now. So you never know. With Adam 22, as much as I look at this shit and think business is just business, because it's obvious with the promotion of the video, you know, the podcast and things like that, they're making a boatload of fucking money off this shit, right? I think they said that shit drop like next week or something. So once that drops, I'm pretty sure OnlyFans gonna go up off their, you know, they personal shit. But what happens in 10 years? 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 years from now, when Lena The Plug says, you know what I'm saying, she was a victim. What happens when that happens? And I'm going to tell you why I bring it up. Because as it's becoming more clear and evident that this was a business decision, a business move, Adam 22 and Lena The Plug are in a 50-50 relationship. They split everything 50-50, bills, all that shit. I'm not going to voice my opinion about that. I believe that's a discussion for another episode. Me personally, as someone who's not rich, someone who's not, you know what I'm saying, living a luxurious lifestyle, 50-50 sounds great for me. I spend a lot of money taking care of all this shit by myself. 50-50 sounds great. Let's go half and let's have money to go travel and do all this other shit. Let's live a both stress-free life. We both paying and fooling our own shit. Let's go half of some shit and go crazy together type shit. But, like I said, different episode, different conversation, you know what I'm saying? But they have a 50-50 relationship. Everything's split 50-50. So that let me know off the top that, okay, this is a business relationship. Because her shit, her sex, everything that she does sex-wise is putting money in Adam 22's pocket. Even though it's her own money, but if they going 50-50 and shit, it's saving him money. He needs these talking points for his show. No Jumper's been going through all these layoffs and all this weird shit. And what No Jumper, content-wise, is nowhere near where it was even a few months ago. I was never truly tapped in, but they got rid of all their people who was bringing the eyes to the show. They got new people in there as well also, so I'm sure they would get back on track. But they had nothing to talk about. People were leaving that platform, so on viewership and shit like that. So when you think about that and you combine that with OnlyFans profit dropping 40%, and you look at Lena The Plug talking about her fan base is pressuring her to have, you know, different scenes and stuff like that. Adam 22 is a fucker. He's a porn star. They don't want to see her fucking Adam 22 all the time. Okay. So when you think about it like that, and you put everything on the table, right? And you think about who benefits from what, who gains what from what. Adam 22 with this sex tape, even with the talking about this sex tape, even with people thinking he's a cuck and all that shit, Adam 22 is generating business for his No Jumper podcast. He's generating business for his The Plug Talk podcast, and he's generating business for his porn, for his porn career. Him specifically is capitalizing off this woman getting fucked. And the reason why I bring up on the show is what happens when Lena The Plug screams victim is because all this shit sound like pimping me.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All this shit sounds like pimping. And when you remove the simple fact they got married, just remove the tidbit of information that they got married and just look at this shit. This is business. This is strictly business. This is strictly like on some pimp to a hoe type shit. I'm not trying to give this nigga all the credit in the world and call him a pimp and all that shit, especially because pimping and all that shit now is human trafficking and stuff like that. That's the same shit they trying to get Andrew Tate on. But when you look at it like this, at what point 10 years from now, when she comes out and says she was doing this for the fucking the benefit of his businesses, all this shit is his shit. So as much as we look at him as a cuckold, he getting paid off this shit. As much as she can be in delusion that she got fans and people as much as she can live in that delusional ass world, when she wakes up there's a good chance she can be like, yo, I was a victim. We see it all the time when women be with niggas and they say they was doing shit out of love and all that. But 10, 15 years later, they're a victim. So what happens when Lena The Plug screams victim in 10 years? How are we gonna look at Adam 22 then? Because the blueprint is right there. The blueprint of her doing all this shit, all this sex shit online and all this, especially this latest drop of her and this nigga. The proof is in the pudding of how this is benefiting this man financially. Her as well. But it's always been like that. Pimping and hoeing has always been like that. The hoe get paid, the pimp just get more. The hoe gets paid, the pimp just gets more. I'm just saying, man. It's an interesting look at it. It's an interesting look at it. That's all I'm saying. Because when you get past the jokes and shits and giggles, okay, well, I did that already. When you get past that, and you see the abundance of promotion that they're doing, she's in every comment section. She's in any nigga that talk about this shit, the guy name, she in the comment section. She's sending a friend request. They making sure this shit stay lit until they drop their tape. And I get it. You want to make as much money as you can off this shit. But when you think about a man exploiting his wife, mother of his child for money, what that sound like to you? It sound like pimping. It sounds like pimping. OnlyFans ain't shit but sex work. It's not that far. It's not that hard to put these pieces together, my nigga. It's truly not. It's truly not that fucking hard. As much as it can be they in cahoots with the shit now, all it takes for her one day to be like, nah, I don't feel safe type shit. All it takes is one motherfucking complaint. That's all it motherfucking me takes, bro. I think this shit is very, very, very motherfucking interesting. I truly do. Moving on. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Michael fucking Rubin. How can I say this? Okay, let me tell you who Michael Rubin is. Michael Rubin used to own the 76ers, I believe. That's where I used to always see him with like Meek Mill, Joel Embiid, and shit like that. I think he sold his ownership and now he owned like some merch shit or something with the NBA. He a billionaire. He got a lot of fucking money, bro. He was in the sports world. Let's just leave it at that. Michael Rubin had this all-white party. Now, let me say this. As a nigga who's trying to make it in the industry, I'm not going to shit on nobody for going to that party. My nigga, that was the party to go to. Jay-Z's there. I seen everybody there except for LeBron. I'm going to be honest with you. I pretty much seen everybody at this party that you can think of. Everybody except for LeBron James. I'll be honest, man. I would have went. If I got an invitation, I would have went to this party. We see the pictures. I'll be honest with you. I thought this shit was AI generated. You know how it was like when all this AI shit was popping off? Like everybody you see all these pictures of all these like white folks and shit, like parties and shit. Like a few of them had like 8 fingers or something like that, but the pictures look fucking real as fuck. I thought this shit was AI generated. Like some of these poses that these niggas was doing, the double men, like Lil Baby had a Kyle Kuzma back here, a nigga right here. It was a lot of zesty ass shit going on that got people talking. But I thought this shit was AI generated. Honestly, I didn't think it was a real thing. I had never seen that many millionaires and billionaires like in one place. Like, I'd never seen that before. Like, of course, you like the Met Galas and all that, but there'd be some degular ass niggas there too. Like, you see the photographer, fuck that. When you just look at a boat, a yacht, or wherever the fuck they was at, full of billionaires and millionaires and bad bitches, sound like a good fucking time. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I never understand the flocking to these white billionaires. Let me explain. You got, you know what I'm saying, the Robert Krafts, you got the Michael Rubins, Steve Ballmer's. I never truly understood why African. Now I'm just leaving with like hip hop and shit like that. Why we see these rappers flock over to them like that? Because I get you want to have rich friends. You know what I'm saying? When you make it to a certain level in life, you start to network and you want to get in cahoots with niggas with billions who have ideas and stuff like that. But have you ever noticed how black people act around wealthy white people? And when I say black people, I'm talking about the ones that like is trying to fit in. Have you ever seen the walls be let down with white people and the walls be fucking high as fucking upstanding when they're around people of their own kind? I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I remember when I was in college, bro. And I used to just see how, I'm not going to say my man's name, but I used to see how one of my homeboys would act when the white folks came around. And it's not like he'd be on some fuck you niggas type shit. Nah, he wasn't doing no shit like that. But I seen how loosey-goosey his mood got. I seen how he just morphed into some like fraternity nigga all of a sudden. Like they would do things with him and touch on him and shit. So I would look like, what the fuck? This ain't the same nigga I just seen stomp a nigga the fuck out a few minutes ago. This ain't the same nigga that was just in the room bumping Chief Keef with me. This can't be the same nigga. But you see it all the time in different walks. I remember when I even did it, bro. I was at some fraternity party. We all in that motherfucker. We was probably like 10 niggas in the whole fucking house party. And I know all 10. We in that motherfucker, we shoot beer pong and all that shit. We doing this shit. We frolicking. You know how niggas do swag, sir? We did the white people shit. We just stand upright. You know what I'm saying? Smiling, chair, chugging the fucking beer. Like we did all that shit. And when you on the outside looking in, when you see a black person doing that shit with white folks, it's like, what the fuck? Cause you know you couldn't catch that nigga doing that shit nowhere else but with them white folks. And I hope I'm, you know, I'm saying all this shit right, so you understand what I'm saying. I don't know why it's like that. It's like when you think about it, it's disturbing. Because it's like, yo, what the fuck is that? But as a man, I've done it before too. When you get around a certain environment of people, you become, you know, you just become, it's not that you want to be accepted. It's just certain things you allow. It's just not saying you gotta allow no weird touchy-feely shit, but it's just like you just do different things when you're around different groups of people. Let's just leave it at that, I guess. Because I know what I see. I know what it's like when me and my niggas was around at a fraternity frat party and shit. I know, nigga, what they say, let your hair blow in the wind type shit. I know what niggas is talking about. So I can only imagine what it's like when niggas going to this billionaire, millionaire fucking party and all white, everybody chilling, drinking, having a good time. You gonna do things at that party, or you gonna have a different attitude or aura about you at that party than you would at the club, than you would at BET, at the Grammys and shit like that. It's just different. So that's the one thing I noticed about this Michael Rubin shit. You see the Joel Embiid pictures, you see the multiple little baby pictures looking a little wild, and you just see it. And I always saw it like that. Like and I'm pretty sure it's the same with other races. When a white dude or white people come into an environment and it's not their typical everyday environment, you know what I'm saying, with the whites and shit like that. When they get around, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of niggas that they might be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, on they big dog shit. It's on the cool ones, of course. But when you get them around, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of whites, they just fishing and all that good shit. They probably making s'mores and all that good shit they typically do. But it's like when you get around different people, you know what I'm saying, you do different things, man. So you see a lot of people trying to kill Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying, Meek Mill and all that shit, how they be acting around Robert Kraft. I get it, you know what I'm saying. It gives off a house nigga vibe sometimes, but also I understand because I've been in a situation like that, you know what I'm saying, just growing up, being around, you know, like fraternity parties and shit like that. It's just different, bro. I mean, it's just a different feel. Like as long as there ain't no disrespect being, you know what I'm saying, issued, niggas belittling the motherfucker, making it clear that, you know, it's tears to this life shit. And I don't think there's no problem with that. Honestly, motherfucking. Come on, man. You know, I want to get into this, man. I put this on my social media and niggas was trying to clown me a little bit. Yo, is Cardi B the new Lil Wayne?
Wow.
Let's talk about it. It's Cardi B. Miss Bodak Yellow herself. Is she the new Lil Wayne? Hear me out, bro. Lyrically, fuck no. Legacy, fuck no. Career-wise, fuck no. No, hell no. When I say it's Cardi B the new Lil Wayne, I'm talking about her features. What was that? 08, 2010? When Lil Wayne was on he was on every feature. You couldn't turn on not one hit record on the radio and Lil Wayne wasn't on that motherfucker. That's Cardi B right now, bro. I'm being honest with you. I can't, look, we all know her, what was her Invasion of Privacy, was the name of her album or something like that? That came out, what, like 6-7 years ago at this point? Cardi B only got one album. That album came out hella ago, bro. Cardi B been jumping on every fucking female's hit song for like the last 2 years. I don't know what y'all listening to. That Lotto shit, that shit hard. That Glorilla shit, that shit hard. This new, what's that shit, old girl from Chicago? Well, yeah, put me to the sluts. Bitch, I'm trying to fuck. She just hopped on that. That shit hard. Fam, I can't name a feature that Cardi B dropped in the last 2 years. We're gonna leave it at 2 years. I can't name a feature from Cardi B in the last 2 years that wasn't hard as fuck. My nigga, I'm not talking about just like on no. That bitch said the only thing a nigga get from free from me is free to bros. That's fucking hard.
Wow.
I don't know what y'all been listening to. Y'all can try to. I'm not trying to get into that whole Barbies versus everybody else shit. I know the Barb is the Barb still. I don't know what the fuck y'all listening to. If y'all finna keep running around this motherfucker acting like Nicki Minaj is rapping better than Cardi B.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck y'all listening to. I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit she putting out with Ice Spice. None of that bullshit she putting out with NBA Youngboy. That shit don't sound shit like the shit Cardi B said. Like, yeah, Nicki Minaj is more lyrical. Okay. We been knew that. But Cardi B saying some shit too now. And Cardi B delivery is way better. Let's keep it a buck. Nicki Minaj has been talking about the same bullshit, rapping the same way since Safari left. And just keep it a buck. As much as if niggas want to say Good the Kid has something to do with Lil Wayne, nigga Safari has something to do with Nicki Minaj. Fuck. Let's just keep it a beam. When the last time you heard something from Cardi B and was like, that shit's whack? I don't remember, bro. I just don't remember. I'm not a Cardi B fan. I am sitting back looking at the landscape of hip hop. It's being dominated by women right now. And of course you still got, you know what I'm saying, the Uzis, the Drakes, the Futures, the Durks. The niggas are still niggas. They still doing what the fuck they doing. But the hit songs that's really like, rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. I'm a nigga. When that shit come on, I'm bobbing my fucking head, bro. The beat hard, the cadence hard, the shit she's saying is hard. You know she dissing Nicki Minaj, that's hard. Like everything is fucking hard about ripping me out the plastic. You telling bitches put it on the floor. That shit hard. When Glorilla came out, that shit was hard. Sexy Red, you ain't even gotta like it. Her movement is her movement. You can't sit back and be listening to music right now and not be paying attention to what the fuck women are doing. Women are popping so much, bro. I'm seeing regular basic bitches I knew growing up becoming rappers. They all fucking freestyle. Bro, my nigga, no bullshit. When Krishan Rock popped off and shit, like it's like 8 months ago. Like in the height of Krishan Rock's pop off, I knew bitches who had Snaggletooth who starting to rap. I know bullshit, my nigga.
Wow.
Women are popping so hard in hip hop right now. Nigga, every woman is a rapper right now. Every woman is a rapper right now, my nigga. And it's you have to tip your cap to the shit. So when you see the landscape of hip hop, you see how it's being pretty much dominated by women right now when it comes to hit songs and the tempo and all that shit. When you look at that and you look at who's the woman that's literally floating on every fucking beat, I don't even think Cardi B gotta drop another album. Because nigga, she hopping on every hit record from these chicks and showing love to the new generation of women. They gonna propel her to another level of stardom. The shit that the legacy that Nicki Minaj got, Cardi B gonna get that legacy, bro. Just because the difference between Cardi B and Nicki is the new generation don't fuck with Nicki. She been beefing with the new generation of women rappers, nigga, since for like at least the last 15 years. So it's like she trying to cling on to Ice Spice. We all know Ice Spice ain't the talented one. She not Lotto. Let's just keep, she's not Lotto, fam. You can have Ice Spice. Lotto's the best rapper. Lotto's the biggest female rapper right now. And every hit song she got, who she getting that motherfucking verse to, that second verse to? Cardi fucking B. Cardi B, man, look. Legacy-wise, lyrically-wise, probably even impact-wise, she's not fucking with Lil Wayne. But when you just dumb it down to the run of features that she's doing right now, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit hard. Only thing a nigga get for free from me is Freedom Bros. That's some real ass shit, man. Cardi B that motherfucker, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Nicki Minaj, man, hey, it's over, man. It's fucking over, man. Real talk. But moving on. Let's get into Blueface right fast, man. You know, man, this is this topic is a little weird, man, because I don't have kids. I think I want some soon. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've told too many women to have my kid, but I ain't gonna lie to you. So it's like, let me get a close up. Look, for all the women I said that to when we was about to have sex or while we was fucking, like, well, I was just talking. Like, look, I was just talking, okay? Like, look, I was just talking. Please do not hold this over my head. If you ever see me pop up with a kid, don't get mad. Like, I was literally just talking. Like, I've come to realize that there's a lot of women who, like, I've talked to in my life that really, like, hang on to every word I say. And look, I'm not trying to say I'm an ancient nigga. I just be talking. I do be in the mood. But things I say during sex, let's just forget those, okay? Please? Can you please forget that? I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I always feel a little bit weird when I'm commenting on how someone raises their kid. You know, Blueface is getting a lot of backlash right now. You know what I'm saying? He had a video he posted. You know, he got his baby mama. They got dancing and shit in the living room, twerking and stuff like that. And his son was in the pantry. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the pantry was empty as fuck. Now, if a nigga looked at my pantry and my refrigerator right now, they'd tell me to shut the fuck up talking about Blueface. But I don't got no kids. I got enough food in that motherfucker for me. You got kids, bro. You gotta make sure some food in the goddamn house. The little boy in the pantry looking for Slim Jims and shit. Like, it wasn't shit else in that motherfucker with some Slim Jims. The fuck you got a pantry for and all you got is Slim Jims? Nigga, like, the fuck? You gotta make this shit a studio or something. But as the little boys have been looking for the Slim Jim, Blueface comes in there. Like, matter of fact, do I even have it? I just play it. I kind of don't like, you know, it's explaining this shit. I'd rather just play it.
Casual day with Jay Nasty. Son, come here. There's booty cheeks out here. You in here looking for chips. There's Slim Jims and shit. You ain't gay, is you?
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man. My dog. My girl.
So,
wow. Wow. Wow.
I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. Like, it can't be a double standard. You can't be saying why are they forcing trans and gay shit on kids when you forcing straight shit on your kid. I don't believe in fucking even talking about sex with kids, bro. I'm talking sexuality, preferences, any of that. When I was a kid, bro, I was a kid. Now, of course, I had my incident when I was a kid, like, well, I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was a victim of sexual abuse. But after that, I was a kid. I never thought about sex, never thought about any of that shit, bro. I'm being as brutally honest with y'all as I can. I don't know if when I say that, y'all hear that and be like, huh? My nigga, I didn't think about no pussy. I didn't think about no ass, bro, until, what, 16, 17? Now I got some head and shit at 16 and all that, but like, I wasn't thinking about no ass. And as a 27-year-old man, bro, I look back on that shit and be thankful. Because maybe that's why I don't have kids at a young age. Maybe that's exactly why I don't have kids at a young age. Because yes, I was exposed to that sex shit a lot earlier than a lot of you niggas. And that's nothing to be proud of. I used to always hear niggas, man, I lost my virginity at 8, 9 years old. Nigga, you was raped. Nigga, what? Nigga, you are a victim. So I never took pride in what the fuck happened to me. So it's like, maybe that's why maybe that's why my life seems to be a little bit more further along than other people. Because me as a kid, I was just being a kid, bro. I was watching Dragon Ball Z. I was riding bikes, playing basketball with the homies every day. Like, watching fucking sports and the NBA, just being a kid. So when I look back on my life and I say, damn, I'm happy I was just allowed to be a kid. When I see that shit from Blueface, I'm flabbergasted. Because I don't think it's just a rapper thing. You know, everybody want to talk about what Lil Boosie was saying. How he was giving got his son some ass like when he was real young and had his son around certain shit. I don't think it's a rapper thing. I think it's just a male ego thing for some niggas. Some niggas was treated as victims when they was kids. And when they grew up, they glorified the amount of ass and pussy they got. A lot of these niggas have a lot of kids. And a lot of these same niggas implement that same lifestyle to their children. You have to think that they growing up in a total different, watered down, soft ass, you know what I'm saying, generation. So from a man who was a victim, who turned that shit into quote unquote being a player, who think pussy is everything, that's gonna make it. The man who think getting pussy makes a man is the man that's gonna do this shit to their kids like Blueface. That's just all it is. I never identified getting pussy with being a man. I never did. I never did. Now I'm not saying that, you know, you gotta go the other way. But what I'm saying is I never identified with being a man as getting pussy, having sex and things of that nature. I always identify with how a nigga took care of his household was how he was a man. That's all I ever thought about. So I think it just comes back to some men's egos and their past traumas and shit like that. So why they even think that this is okay? You can't be asking your son, is he gay, bro? Now if he of age, he didn't live life, he didn't experience life, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, okay. But a fucking kid, bro. Because he not out there watching his mom and her friends out there shaking ass. He fucking starving. What was that song? What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone in a bedroom full because he's hungry? That's what I thought about when I seen Blueface son. That nigga don't give a fuck about the music and motherfuckers having fun. That nigga's in the pantry looking for Slim Jims. That little nigga Stevie, he's malnourished, nigga. He's hungry. What the fuck? So as a man, I said it a few episodes ago, I'm gonna say it again. It's hard for me to understand niggas now, man. It's hard. Like, time and time again, I see examples of niggas who just ain't shit. And y'all know I'm back and forth with this Blueface shit. I feel like I just gave a nigga props for putting his baby mamas on like a week or two ago. So he does shit every other day. Let's just say that. He does new shit every other day. So, but it's just like, damn, like, I don't have kids, so am I looking at this shit wrong? Like, do niggas be that afraid? Like, I get it. If you got a son, I'm pretty sure we all want our sons to be, you know what I'm saying, heterosexual men. Until they show us otherwise. I'm sure that's every man's belief now in 2023. But it's like, damn, let the little nigga be a little nigga. Don't even bring sex up into the equation. Like, what do you mean is he gay? Because he's looking for food? So now what? How we don't know this little boy not going to be going about his life every day trying to do things to make sure his father never looked at him a certain way? We hear these stories all the time. We hear the stories all the time about kids trying to live up and be accepted by their parents. So who knows what this little boy's gonna be growing to be interested in? We're gonna know he gonna remember what his father said. And even if he didn't, it's documented now. So now when he does become of age and outside with the peeps, there's gonna be a video circulating of his own father questioning his sexuality.
Wow.
Are y'all following along with why you shouldn't be doing this shit? I guess, man. Let's stick with parenting. Not only did Blueface face backlash, another person I talk about a lot on this podcast faced a lot of backlash. His name is Dwight Howard. You know, a clip came out that Dwight Howard posted. He was working out with one of his kids, his son. His son was crying. I don't want to do it anymore. I can't do it. All that, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. It hurts, all that. And Dwight Howard was like, no, keep going. You go until I tell you not to. And he faced a lot of backlash. He faced backlash from his baby mama. I don't want to get into the shit she was saying because I don't really give a fuck about what she's talking about. I'll be honest with you, because it went from this being about the kid to her talking about her and Dwight fucking. Like, so that just lets me know this is some bitter baby mama bullshit, the shit she's talking about. But I want to focus on Dwight Howard training his son crying, and the backlash that Dwight's receiving from that. As a man, I had no problem with what I seen from Dwight Howard. I remember when I was little, I used to always feel like I needed more. You know, I always tell y'all, bro, I had a stepdad and he taught me nothing. Like, he taught me nothing but to keep the living room clean. That's it. That's all he taught me. And all his 10 years of being in my life, that's all he taught me. That's all he taught me. And I remember when I got to high school, and Ezekiel Elliott was around. Running. Went to all those white people schools, so he had the formula. His parents did the right fucking thing. Next thing you know, this nigga's at Ohio State. Next thing you know, this nigga's for the Dallas Cowboys, jumping in fucking charity buckets and shit. I always looked at Ezekiel Elliott like, damn, bro, like, what if my parents did what his parents did? Yeah, it's not about Ezekiel Elliott being better than me. I don't think Zeke was better than the niggas that I was playing with. Maybe. Pretty sure he was. But at the time in high school, it's like, Yo, if you put Savage out there with them white boys, you put Jeff out there with them white boys, you put J-Mo out there with them white boys, what the fuck is gonna happen? They gonna tear them niggas up. I say it all the time when I'm out here in Arizona. I say, damn, bro, if I really just would have did what my mama asked me to do and played my senior year of football out here in AZ, my nigga, I would have been a fucking superstar. Under the lights, with the mountain view in the backdrop, breaking the school record under that, I would have been the man. So when I see Dwight Howard do this, it's like, damn, this is what I wish I had. I wish I had, you know what I'm saying, a big brother, a sibling, a father who's on my ass as a kid. If you want to make it, you got to put the fucking work in. Who gonna tell you the better than the nigga that your father that's a fucking Hall of Famer? One of the greatest to ever do it. It's gonna hurt. You ain't used to this because you're used to playing fucking Nintendo Switches and digging in your ass and watching everything on YouTube. Nah, run this fucking bike until I tell you to stop. And at the end, when you see a little boy doing the final rep, after Dwight said, you can't go hard the final rep, you see a little nigga turn it up. You see a little nigga go into beast mode on that final rep. It's supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to feel good. The grind is not supposed to feel good. That little boy is, man, look. I know the optics can look bad in 2023 when you see a father pushing his kids. I just seen fucking Jamal Murray come out and say his father used to stab him like ice picks or some wild shit. Like his father used to have him do like fucking core workouts in the snow, like some straight borderline torture type shit. Look at where the fuck Jamal Murray is at right now. Look at the Jackson 5. Now I'm not saying you gotta go to the extremes as they daddy was, but look at LaMelo Ball, LeVar Ball, LiAngelo even. Look at the fucking Holiday family with Drew, you know what I'm saying, with the other two sons that made it to the NBA. Look at the Lopez twins. Look at all these kids. Look at Kobe. His father was Jelly Bean Joe Bryant, who was a hell of a player. Look at what Kobe morphed into. Look at the Devin Bookers. Every nigga in the league down there had a father who played either at that level or at a professional level in some capacity. And they train their own kids, bro. I just seen Gilbert Arenas' daughter. She just dropped 38 points. Looks like that fucking deal. Do you think the grind was easy? Do you think that it was all fucking patty cake? Fuck no. I wish I had that. Bro, I tell my father, when I have my kid, it's on. Let me get a close up. It's on. Work. I couldn't make it. You making it. This family destined for greatness. Fuck that. Somebody gonna make it in this bitch. And if I can't do it, they coming out this dick. We making it. Okay? I wish I had that. A part of me look at sometimes at my little brother like, I wish I just did more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't because of the same time he was going through his shit, I'm going off doing my own shit. But damn, I wish I could have did more. I wish I could have took that nigga up under my wing and built him into a fucking savage out there. I'm talking when I see how these niggas is getting it right now, how easy shit is right now. Come on, man. We gotta stop. I know we say let these kids be kids. I get that. But when it comes to, oh, you want to play sports? Bring your ass. Bring your motherfucking ass. The money, and up until you say you want to get into this field, we ain't ever had to talk about it. But the moment you say you want to play sports and I'm a fucking Hall of Famer, man, I'm finna put your ass through the ringer. Ain't nobody ever gonna coach you harder than I'm gonna coach you. I'm finna build your ass into a fucking stud. Hate me later, nigga. But you're gonna be thanking my ass at the same motherfucking time. I applauded what Dwight Howard was doing. Because we're in a climate right now to where these little boys are growing up soft as fuck. These little boys are growing up soft as fuck. The little boys ain't growing up no different than little girls. Let's just keep it a buck. Ain't no difference between how little boys are growing up nowadays and little girls. And I'm not trying to police how people should raise their kids, but I'm all for making your sons tougher. I'm all for, you know what I'm saying, the moment you start saying, I can't do it, now I'm finna make sure you know you can do it. That's what all this is about. So as his son is sitting there crying, I can't do it, it hurt. The whole time he's still doing it. That's the point. You're trying to convince yourself you can't do it. You're doing it. So I saw the message. And as a little boy who's growing up without a father, I used to sit back and daydream about having that type of shit happen in my life. I used to daydream about this shit, bro. So I salute Dwight Howard for this shit. I really motherfucking do. I get the backlash. It's 2023. The optics of it. People gonna say what the fuck they gotta say. But yeah, that same little boy, you look up 10 years from now, that little nigga snatching the backboard off some shit. You gonna know why. His father did well by him. Real motherfucking talk. But moving on, man, before we get the fuck up out of here. What we got? 20. Alright, let's get through this motherfucker. As we wrap the podcast on up, man, I want to end this all off with the great white debate. You know, there's always been white women who was accepted by the blacks. What was that show class sitcom? Under the Bell. What was it? It had Mario Lopez and all them. Saved by the Bell. I think it was Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. You had that. You had what was it? Boy Meets World. I think I'm talking about Boy Meets World actually, with Topanga in it, right? Yeah, Topanga. Topanga has always been glorified by niggas. For some strange reason, people always looked at Topanga as she was super bad. I never thought Topanga was super bad, bro. I never thought that. And I think it's kind of because I came after that wave. By the time I grew up and I was watching Boy Meets World, the show was, you know what I'm saying, off air. It was a syndicated TV show at that point. So maybe it's because I didn't grow up in the time where Topanga first hit the screen that I didn't understand why niggas looked at her that way. So you have her. The one that always stood out to me as a kid was Angelina fucking Jolie.
Wow.
Angelina Jolie was always liked by the niggas, but black women fucking hate Angelina fucking Jolie.
Wow.
I never understood why they hated Angelina Jolie. But the common thing you always got was because she got black women lips and like they say she like went and got that shit done. I don't know if that's true or not. I just thought that's just how she looked type shit. But the thing about Angelina Jolie is people always was kind of hinting at the simple fact that she probably got some shit done to look like black women. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. But the great white debate, you gotta pick one. Is you niggas riding with Topanga or Angelina Jolie? Look, to make it clear, I'm for the women. I'm for the black women. But I ain't finna act like growing up, I didn't see Angelina Jolie in Tomb Raider, Angelina Jolie in Wanted, and was like, damn. I ain't gonna sit there and act like that. And she adopted all them black kids too. I ain't gonna sit there and act like the bitch ain't got some cool points now. I ain't gonna sit there and act like that. But you niggas was riding hard for Topanga in the 90s and all that shit. Topanga or Angelina fucking Jolie? Which way is you niggas rolling? I know where I'm rolling. I know exactly where the fuck I'm rolling, my nigga. And then you know why I'm on this spot. Let me clear this up. Let me take my glasses off. Because I got highly offended. What was it, yesterday? 2 days ago? I posted the video of Taylor Swift dancing. It looked fucking ridiculous. Like, Taylor Swift looks crazy dancing. Like, I don't even understand how Taylor Swift is as big as she is, but white women love Taylor Swift. I posted that pic, I had that video, and this nigga Blake, like, it was like, hey, you love this. Now, me and Blake, we go back and forth all the time. We be talking shit to each other, just joking around type shit. But I'm seeing this thing, you know, so I'm seeing this narrative being attached to me that makes absolutely no fucking sense. I'm seeing that people are attaching me as the guy that dates white women.
Wow.
I don't know, let me get a close up. I've never dated a white woman in my life. Like, I don't know where y'all getting this shit from. I told y'all, like, yeah, bro, I fucked some thick white chicks. My nigga, that don't mean I'm out here just dating and loving white women. Like, well, y'all niggas is tripping. Y'all is not about, I have to tell that nigga, I'm like, bro, don't ever disrespect me like that again. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying, it's joking matter with it. But my nigga, I don't like this narrative being attached to hashtag, I'm the white women bandit. Like, that is not me. That is not I, okay? I've literally only had sex with like 2 or 3 white women in my whole... Yeah, okay, okay, 2 or 3 white women in my entire life, bro. That's it. It's a fucking mountain of black women, and y'all gonna focus on the 3 white women? That shit's crazy, dog. Like, we need to stop this, okay? All the friends of the show, before this show grows anymore, I am pro-black. That don't mean I'm anti-white. You know what I'm saying? I talk shit about the white men and the white racist women, but the thick white women, look, man, let them be cool, man. They alright. But stop acting like them is my primary. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we stop that, okay? And for the thick white women that listen to the show, look, it ain't nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Let me just shut the fuck up. Let me just shut the fuck up. We have to stop acting like Hatch is not Hatch. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Like, I'm starting to see shit trickle around on social media and how people talk to me sometimes. It's like, okay, I know I moved to Arizona, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm out here with the different type of people and shit like that, but let's stop acting like I'm still not that same nigga. Like, can we stop that, please? Like, it's getting out of control, my nigga. It truly motherfucking is, man. But with that being said, I think that's all we motherfucking got. Let's look at the docket before we get the fuck up out of here. Episode 150, motherfucking 6, man. Great episode. We talked about KeKe Palmer showing her ass. Saweeti being a prime example of respecting your man. Trying to understand the inner groupie in all women. What happens when Lena The Plug screams victim. Michael Rubin's all-white party. Cardi B being the new Lil Wayne. Blueface asking his son if he's gay.
Wow.
I can't even believe that's real. Like, that's some wild ass shit. Dwight Howard doing just right or too much. And the great white debate. Topanga versus Angelina motherfucking Jolie. Yeah, and we're gonna leave it up. We're gonna leave it at that, man. Shit, fuck it. I guess with that being said, DJ, drop that fire ass beat, my boy. Look, man, this is one of my favorite parts of the motherfucking episode. When I know I just gave y'all some fire ass motherfucking me content. We getting closer. We over an hour and 15, so we good. We hit the mark for the motherfucking episode. I just want to say this. Y'all know how the fuck I give it up, man. It's all of these ways. Never let them side trick with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, and stay sane, man. How's this episode? We out this motherfucker. Peace. Damn. Yeah. You know, I was talking to my homeboy, right? I was telling him, like, yo, man, like, I slipped back and I was just, you know, in communication with my ex and stuff like that. And he was like, can't be going backwards. And I'm like, nah, it ain't about that. Like, I'm not for speak about, you know what I'm saying, my intentions and shit like that. I'm not gonna do it on this podcast, but what I'm saying is, sometimes, bro, sometimes you gotta choose to look at the bright side of things. You know, me and that young woman, we had some things that happened between us that was pretty fucking traumatizing. I'm on both ends. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit that happened that fucked both of us up. To where we couldn't be around each other to focus on ourselves to get over the shit. And I can honestly say, yeah, as much bullshit that took place, I understand that this is one of the very few people that I can be myself around. So it's like, when knowing that, I choose to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forgetting about the shit that took place. I'm not saying that shit's not important. I'm not saying I'm bypassing that. What I'm saying is, to all the friends of the show, sometimes, bro, you just gotta put your pride to the side and do what's best for you. I've met so many women in my life, bro, that can't hold a conversation, that when they do talk to me, it's about shit I don't give a fuck about. I'm not the guy that just talks to talk. If you hit me up, like, please have something to talk about. Don't hit me up, just ask me what I'm doing and what's my plans for the day. Bitch, stop clocking me. Don't clock where I'm doing and where I'm at and who I'm talking to. You that's going to get you left on red. That's just how it is. So when you do come across the people who, yes, it can be platonic, it can be real, you know what I'm saying, intimate, it can be any, you know what I'm saying, level of relationship. It can be any of that shit. When you come across people who genuinely just are good vibes, it's okay to just focus on the good vibes. Understand what that person is for. If that person is just for a good time, okay. If that's not the same person you can text throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? If that's not the person that can put a smile on your face and crack jokes and have you laughing and shit, leave them for the good time. And I guess I'm saying all this to say is that focus on the brighter side of things. If I focused on the bullshit all the time, my nigga, if I did that, I would be fucked. The moment I just start choosing to do the things that make me happy in the moment, if that is going to go chill with whoever, that is going to go be by myself, that is going to go this place, that place. The moment I start doing that, my nigga, I've been good. And it's not just with this young lady, it's with other people in my life. There's been other people in my life that I've allowed to remain in my life. And these people that have connections with me, that have a contact on me, they know. They take pride in that. And I take pride in them taking pride in that because they understand Hatch. I'm in my own world. You know what I mean? So it's like the people I do choose to allow in my space, they're in there for a reason. You know what I mean? It's not always a reason y'all think it is, but they're there for a reason. And the ultimate reason is I want to be happy. Spent 26 years, bro, not being happy. Just want to be happy, man. That's all I want to do. So, that being said, I guess we rambled the fuck on. Didn't expect to do that, but y'all know I always got something to say before I get the fuck up out of here, man. Great episode. I want to say thank you to everybody that tapped into this episode, man. Shout out to people that's tapped in on YouTube at OGHatchTV. People that's tapped into all DSPs, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that shit. People that's tapped in on Threads, follow your boy on Threads. They finna get Twitter the fuck up out of here. It's so refreshing being on there. Merch. Everybody, man, tap in with your boy, man. Merch is still being sold. We still selling merch. We still spreading the fucking word, growing this empire brick by brick. Tap in with your boy on any social media platform if you want to tap in about some merch. We got women's and men's shirt sizes. All sizes, $35 a pop wings. I ain't inflating the price for no fucking body, man. $35, man. Come fuck with your boy. We got another launch dropping in October, but for right now, the primary focus is on the merch drop that just dropped a week and a half ago, man. Come fuck with your boy, man. All friends in the show, tap the fuck in. But with that being said, let me get the fuck up out of here, man, so I can get my dick sucked. You dig me? Nah, I'm just playing, man. I gotta stop saying that shit, man. People be believing me and shit. Peace.
Welcome to Raw It OG.
Oh man, I be saying the stupid shit over here, man. I don't be editing it out. They be hearing me. Man, fuck it, man. You know I got a dick, man. It ain't work, so fuck it. I'll let y'all, man.